That was incredible.
How's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway. Self-service.
the most magnificent alley-oop he could have chosen.
Yeah, and he pulls that one off, guys, to perfection.
Indiana leading by 12. Fires from deep. Good. The assist goes to Hill. 20 points for Monte Ellis.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. And Mills kicks it to West. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
And for David West last season, the thought was he might increase his production with Paul George out, but the opposite happened. West suffered his lowest scoring output in a decade, only 12 points per game on 47% shooting. Rough showing for the former All-Star.
Here's Ellis. And Hill has it in the corner. Feeds it to Hill. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
Green kicks to Parker. Spurs passing it around. Stolen by George. Pass to Hill. It's Hill on the wing. Corner shot. No luck. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. They'll face the Lakers after this. Oh! Boom! And nobody getting in the way.
Not at all. Major throw down there. The solo alley-oop. That's not something we see too often.
Timed it perfectly. You're right. And caught the defense totally off guard.
And guys, how about his coach? Looked like his heart was in his throat there for a second. Now, though, he's able to smile. More of a smile of relief.
Leonard attacking. And it's good on the assist by Parker. 14 points for Leonard.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Here's Ellis. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. And the Pacers lead by 17. Green with the ball. Picked up by Ellis. A three from Leonard. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
The pass to George. Kicks it out to Ellis. Here's Hill. San Antonio with the rebound. Aldridge has got 5 rebounds tonight. And it's Green missing. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
For 3, Hill. Count that one.
I think they're trying to go for the kill here. I mean, they're starting to take a lot more three-point shots than they had been before, looking to run away.
And as long as you keep getting quality looks, the coaches should have no complaints. Play with confidence. And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Indiana.
I agree, Steve. And this is a game where the defense, Clark Steele specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created extra possessions for them too, Kevin. Scoring opportunities they cashed in on. And that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory tonight.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And regaining their momentum against a team that had already beaten them once this year, this win makes it a 1-1 tie in their best-of-3 season series against the Spurs.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Ellis. You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Parker against Hill. Parker dishes to West. It's stolen by Hill. It's Ellis on the wing. Puts up a three. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And the wide open shot from Green. Good on the triple.
For three.
It's stolen by Green. Beyond the arc. Green missing again. They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Leonard the pass to West. Green inside the three-point line. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win.
Guys, Paul George standing by with me here.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Paul George. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of... And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the...
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Here in the windy city of Chicago, Illinois, as the Bulls play one at home. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. The Warriors are looking to end their road trip here with a strong outing. These guys are hot, no doubt about it, continuing to put up win after win.
And the confidence is at an all-time high for this group, knowing that they've won the two prior matchups. Get the win tonight, and they'll have the sweep of the season series.
Yeah, you know, Greg, the season series, being able to have those bragging rights throughout the summer is a motivating factor. But at the end of the day, it's just another regular season game for these guys.
Now Golden State's starting five. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots, and it's Barnes in at the small forward. Golden State on D. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
And the last time these teams met, it was a walk in the park, and everybody got in on the act. Their bench was spectacular in that win.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, the starters were extremely happy to get some rest and let the bench guys do the heavy lifting. Definitely a feel-good win for the team.
Curry outside, off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Well, you think about Stephen Curry, and your first thought is he's a remarkable three-point shooter. That's right. But he's not just a long-range threat.
Yeah, I see him as a shot maker, one of the league's top mid-range shooters off the pull-up, too, and he's a creative finisher. Floaters and backspin shots, English, high off the glass. Again, the best shot maker, I think, in the history of the game.
Here's Curry. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Here's Bogut, and that one is hammered home.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Rose kicks to Butler. Dishes to Gibson. Back to Butler. Green with the block. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
No hesitation at all on that alley-oop. Saw his teammate with the path to the hoop, and bang! Lobbed it right up there for him.
And he was ready for it, elevated, made the catch. You saw the result.
And you know what, though? I like the fact that he still chose that conservative finish there, just making sure he got the deuce.
Derrick Rose has certainly piled up the awards for such a young player, starting with Rookie of the Year, with 111 first-place votes to only 5 for the runner-up. We know about his MVP, and that just shines out so brightly for him.
And how about he and Michael Jordan, the only MVPs in Chicago Bulls history? Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start. And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Warriors have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Curry kicks to Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Green's got his first basket of the night.
You know, looking back to Rose's MVP award, his stats were on another planet that year. He was only the third player to record 2,000 points and 600 assists in a single season since 1973. The other two, LeBron James and Michael Jordan.
Now Barnes, following the three-point attempt by Derrick Rose.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
It's stolen by Curry, and here we go. Lets it go from deep. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
You know, and talking about D-Rose, I don't think the individual awards mean much to him. He's about trying to help his team win championships. And that's the kind of mindset he has to continue to display.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively, and this lead, I think, is headed up. No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Curry kicks to Bogut. They get a hand on it. Out to Thompson. Fires from deep. A rebound by Gasol.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And again, Chicago, no good. Warriors leading by 3. Here's Rush. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. The Warriors shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Portis, who's checked in for Gasol. And Tony Snell subbed in for Jimmy Butler. The score now all even. And so here is Golden State. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And they may have been on the road, but you know what? They nullified any home court disadvantage in that game by how well they shot it from three.
Shooting can always be a great equalizer. I mean, when you shoot like that from outside, it really makes winning on the road a lot easier.
Snell kicks to McDermott. Cans the shot from the wing. McDermott's got his first bucket in this one. Livingston. The shot is off. A nice first. And the Gasol brothers, both starters in the All-Star game last season. It's the first time that's... Well, their story is a bit like a fairy tale, the way two of them, sons of medical professionals in Spain, have become two of the best centers in the NBA of this era.
Yeah, and especially, Kevin, when you remember what a raw talent and how big and bulky Marc Gasol was when he was drafted by the Lakers. He traded him to Memphis for his brother.
At the line for the Bulls, Stephen Curry.
So far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. Looking at what we've seen for the Bulls, what do you guys think?
It's all about the depth, really. The bench has been the difference. The bench play really has separated these two teams.
Yeah, it's been a huge advantage for them. That bench has really made a nice contribution.
They've got Tony Snell. Taj Gibson is out there with Portis. Then it's Brooks. And it's McDermott in at the small forward position. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Brooks. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Stephen Curry. He's around 30 points per clip, 6 assists, and just over 2 steals. And just look at those scoring totals. He's been doing what he does best, putting points on the board.
Absolutely. I mean, he has those real natural scoring instincts. The ability to find creases in the defense, just fantastic.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Saul comes in for Taj Gibson. And it's Heinrich in for Tony Snell. There are very few players you can call game changers on offense, but Clark, Stephen Curry is clearly one of them.
Well, the plus-minus for the Warriors with him on and off the court validates that. It's incredible how much better they are offensively when he's on the floor.
And the Bulls making a change here. Butler's checked in.
This is not the slam dunk contest. You don't get do-overs. You got to finish the job.
Heinrich kicks to Butler. You know what? Nice D from Bogut.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little... Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
Derrick Rose is checked in for Doug McDermott. Warriors trail by 4. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. It's stolen by Rose. Now here's Rose, the fast break opportunity. Here's Heinrich. Curry with the steal. From the arc. And he gets it to go. Curry's got 6.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And it's Rose missing. The Warriors have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Kept alive. The second effort, and it's Curry laying it in. Curry's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Morris checked in for Chicago. The Warriors also with a sub. Barbosa's checked in. Rose goes in. Gasol kicks to Butler. Back to Gasol. The Warriors pull it in. Bogut's got his 4th rebound in this one. Thompson outside. The 3. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Rose dishes to Gasol. Off on the layup.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
To stop the run, pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. And that's now 6 points for Rose. Barnes, screen on Rose. And the basket by Curry.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Kevin, I know they feel terrible about how it turned out. I mean, the game was really going as expected until they got surprised with the surge late in the game. Totally overtook them. And took them by surprise as well.
And Clark, you summed it up right there. It was a shocking turn of events. Momentum, though, can do that to you.
Spates the pass to Barbosa. He dishes it to Spates. Gasol with the steal. Here's Butler. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. So many people overlooked Pau Gasol prior to last season, seemed to think that Clark, he was past his prime.
Well, he was a starter in the All-Star game and a huge reason the Bulls played as well as they did. It was a big season for him. A lot of GMs shaking their head for not going harder after him.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
And I wouldn't bet against him in that situation the next time out.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
You know, and with Pau Gasol, it was weird to think that the Lakers were just so ready to let him go and move on.
Curry outside. Again, Curry missing. Chicago trailing here. Rose kicks to Moore. And Gasol now top of the key. And Rose wide open. He shoots. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Warriors have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Now the feed to Bogut. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Rose dishes to Butler. 4 seconds left. He lays it in. Butler's got 4 points now in the quarter. And the first half comes.
Yes, I'm here with
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back, Ernie. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He ended up with 15 points, 2 rebounds. And that's it for halftime as the second half is just...
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And the threes, they just dropped for him consistently. He was in a zone in that first half.
I'll say, I mean, this couldn't have been a more productive day for him from long range so far.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Warriors. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. Bulls trail by 4. Rose up on top, guarded by Curry. Butler goes in, kicks it out to Gibson. His first shot coming late. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Balanced scoring, Clark, for them. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watch it. Okay, I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar.
You might want to cut down on that sugar intake, though, Clark. But anyway, everybody's been involved in this offense here early on, and it has a way of helping you defensively. And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Derrick Rose, unbelievable spirit. We know about his toughness, has fought through injuries of all kinds that might cause a lesser competitor to hang up his sneakers.
And competitor, that's the word, Kevin. I mean, he was impossible to outcompete at the high school level, the college level, and now in the pros.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Portis is checked in for Gasol. McDermott comes in for Jimmy Butler, and it's Brooks in for Moore.
And, you know, back to D. Rose for a moment. He drives the lane now as hard as he did before the injuries. It's a level of fearlessness that only a few guys possess. And it's not teachable. You either have it or you don't.
Tony Snell's checked in for Rose. Warriors leading by 6. Iguodala kicks to Green. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Brooks misses.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5. And, you know, back to D. Rose. He grew up in a brutally dangerous neighborhood on Chicago's south side. Some of that fearlessness, that competitiveness he exhibits was learned early on out of necessity.
Here's Brooks, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. Brooks has got 6.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending. That's how you make it happen, guys. Ball pressure and then a run out.
And that's how you flip the script in terms of momentum right there.
Kicks it to McDermott. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Kirk Heinrich, he's checked in for the Bulls. And Golden State also making a change. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Green. Heinrich kicks to Gibson. Brooks with no one around. And the Bulls with another miss.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
A one near Iguodala as he lets it go. Off target from three-point range. Brooks, the pass to Snell. That's good.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And really just trying to take the wind out of their sails here, I think. You know, they're on the wrong end of a run and need to just kind of exhale.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to stop the bleeding. Things were starting to spiral completely out of control. And I think a timeout was a no-brainer there.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Pau Gasol is checked in for Doug McDermott. Butler comes in for Tony Snell. Ejuan Moore is checked in for Kirk Heinrich. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Brooks.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the knee.
They now take the lead. And it's 13 points for Jimmy Butler. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Sure has been. I mean, guys, momentum is hard to come by in this one. I mean, it seems like one team gets the lead and then the other one storms right back.
Both teams getting it done defensively as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the third.
Iguodala with the steal. Shot to end this cold run. Throws down the breakaway jam.
How's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, no hesitation at all taking that one to the basket. Beautifully done.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor.
Second team foul. Substitution.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter, and the shot is good. Moore's got his first basket of the night.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Feeds to Gasol. No good on that last second attempt there.
Okay, fans, now coming on the court are your lovable, make some noise.
We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Chicago leading. They've got Pau Gasol. Doug McDermott is out there with Jimmy Butler. And there's Etuan Moore, and it's Brooks in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And all that hard work on the boards needs to continue because that potentially may swing the game.
And stolen by Barnes. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Got a hand on it. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Launches it. No good. Nice D from Brooks. The Bulls shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away.
And I'm sensing something special going on here tonight.
It certainly does have the feeling of a classic, Greg. Let's see which team is better equipped to handle the pressure.
Curry against Brooks. This one for 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Brandon Rush is checked in for the Warriors. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Brooks outside. Here's Butler. Out to Brooks. He feeds it to McDermott. Second chance shot. Butler can't get that one to fall.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration. On his face.
And good on the basket. Book it.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
It's stolen by Green. And it's the Warriors on the break. Curry leading the charge. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
To the middle, no one near him. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. 9 points for Doug McDermott.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it. The fast break chance. No good from Moore.
You know, the alley-oop is a great play when it works, but boy, when it doesn't.
Yeah, it can make you look silly. It embarrasses you. And we had a little silliness right there for sure.
Butler goes in. Took him no time at all on that one. Butler's got 4 this quarter.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Timeout call for Warriors.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. As this game approaches its finale, the outcome's still undecided. He told them, "We're not far, fellas. It's within reach. Seize the moment and walk away with a win." Guys?
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Portis, he's checked in for Gasol. Gibson comes in for Doug McDermott. Tony Snell's checked in for Butler. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Ejuan Moore.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
You're exactly right. I mean, they've banged home 8 of their last 10 points on mid-range jumpers.
Bogut on its way from Curry for 2. And dead on that time. Beautiful shot. Curry's got 26. Rose goes in, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this guy.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Thompson misses.
Well, that defense went from 4 to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often. post position. That's going to be key here in crunch time.
Golden State's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. Curry attacking. The pass to Barnes. Here's the dish to Thompson. Here's Green. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
What a bucket at one of the more crucial moments of the game.
How about the cool, collected way in which he delivered it? Clutch. They've been ineffective in this one. Just no slowing down for Green. He has 8 points, and he's also got 1 block to add to the mix today.
Yeah, and that's just a small part of what we've seen, but it's been a solid contribution defensively.
Brooks against Curry. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Wow. I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
Chicago calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. 36 seconds left in the fourth. Chicago making some changes. Gasol comes in for Portis, and it's Doug McDermott in for Tony Snell. Rose against Curry. Pass to McDermott. Fades back. Shot is off. And Golden State will come the other way. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up. And they'll retain possession. He's able to hit the second one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Hey.
Chicago on defense, and he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game.
Just too much of a deficit to overcome.
Just not enough clicks and ticks left on that clock in this one, Greg.
Love the play there on the inbound. The defense lost contact with him, and he knocks down the triple.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Chicago calls timeout. They're trailing by 7. 20 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Three-pointer, Butler. Rush grabs the miss. On its way from Barbosa for 2. That one wide left. Three-pointer, Butler misses there. So we see the Warriors get the win here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with Klay Thompson. Tell us.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back. Ernie Johnson along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Stephen Curry. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
There was no.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal.
I won't bow down to no man.
This week on NBA 2K TV, we crown a winner of the My Park Championship and reveal the
Not even if I need to next village. Not if I need to cross continents. With a tank full of gas. Down to no man. I won't bow down to no man. I won't bow down.